Yo, so in this video, I'm gonna show you how you can create super high converting and extremely premium looking agency landing pages and funnels in under 5 minutes using AI for pretty much free. So you can implement it for your own agency and immediately you'll be able to start charging more money, close at a higher rate, book more meetings because you just stand out from the crowd. Or if you want, you can even take this process and start implementing it for your clients as a service. We do a lot of funnel building, we do a lot of sales letters and all this stuff at our agency, and for our clients, this is the same process that I've been using. I built all of my pages using this process, and keep in mind, I have previously, years ago, I have spent tens of thousands of dollars on landing pages and funnel projects, hiring freelancers, designers, and all these kind of people. And it has been a massive pain. It's so painful. It takes a lot of time. You need time for revisions. It never really looks like how you want it to. And it's super expensive. So nowadays, with AI and all these new different tools, you're able to create extremely good looking agencies and landing pages and funnels super fast. So let's get into it. Pretty much the first thing you want to do is you want to open up ChatGPT or any AI tool platform you want to use. And once again, keep in mind, I'm not an AI expert, I'm not an AI engineer or none of that stuff. So I'm just freestyling this stuff, but I have just seen in my own life that when I create prompts using ChatGPT for other platforms, it just makes it way better and I just get way better of an output. The first thing you want to do is you want to paste in a bit of information about what kind of a landing page or funnel you want. I have a pre-made prompt that I use, but it's pretty simple. I pretty much just give it a little bit of a context. What kind of thing do I want to create? Yada, yada, yada. Again, I don't really know if this is optimal, but I pretty much explain what kind of a landing page structure I want to use. And then I have some questions here to fill out what kind of brand aesthetics I want, what kind of copy tone, etc. So I'll just quickly fill those out. Boom. So I quickly filled this out. I gave it some details about what kind of a landing page I want. I just, once again, I'm not a prompting expert. So I just said techie, modern, combination of Apple, cursor, lovable. I explained what kind of copy tone I want. I gave it my VSL embed link. I gave it my Calendly embed link. And just once again, explained a little bit more about my target audience, my goals, etc. Like really, really basic stuff. And I've also taken my sales letter that I have for my agency and I have downloaded it as a PDF. So I'll also give this to the chat. And I have seen that if you give it your sales letter, the output is going to be so much better. If you don't have a sales letter written out, just make sure that you give it a lot of context about your unique mechanism, your background, your credibility, your benefits and everything else, because a lot of people make the mistake that either they are really good copywriters and they write really good, really persuasive pages, or they're really good designers, so they make really cool looking pages, but they don't convert because it doesn't have unique mechanisms, good claims, good headlines, etc. So once you combine like a really well-written sales letter and a prompt like this, you usually get really, really good output. So let's run this. And now that it has run, like I rarely even read this stuff, but I think it's probably pretty good. I just copy and paste this prompt. I take this prompt that it gave me and I come to Lovable and I just rip it straight into Lovable and I just put it like this. You can sometimes give, once again, some like images of what kind of styles you're looking, if you're looking something specific, but I really rarely am. I usually just let it run and we just press start and then you have to wait 5-10 minutes and we're gonna be ending up with a really, really killer page. And since I'm not really looking to wait 10 minutes as I'm recording for this page to finish, I have already created this page yesterday and I pretty much created the exact same prompt, exact same instructions, everything's pretty much exact same. This is pretty much the output that it gave me. As you can see, I had to go a little bit back and forth, fixing a little bit of elements, but this is pretty much the page that it gave me. And I think, once again, there's a lot of things that we can fix and a lot of things that we can make better and we can change the copy, etc. to make it like absolutely slap. But if we quickly just give it a look through, like really beautiful headline, really well positioned, we have the VSL, we have all these different elements, and once again, it just looks really great. Here we have our credibility, we have our this is for you section from the sales letter, we have our core concept, which is like probably the most important part of the whole page. Again, we have some comparison, we have a background section, I could add my page or my face here. We have the mechanism, once again, if I wanted to, I could create like better graphs here to like describe the mechanism a bit better. And we have this comparison chart, and I just think like this looks absolutely fucking fire. And as I said, in the past, if you wanted to create really great pages, you would have to go out and spend 5, 10, 15K on a designer and developer and go back and forth, create a big brief, do revisions, wait for months, and the result usually would still not be exactly as you wanted it to be. So nowadays, when you just create a prompt with ChatGPT, give it a sales letter, give it a little bit of information, you get like absolute banger pages. And I highly recommend you go check this out because Lovable is like $50 a month, I think. And yeah, just will immediately make your agency pop, make it look better, obviously look more credible. People are gonna buy from you more. And if you wanna see the prompts that I'm specifically using and just learn more about writing sales letters, creating funnels, positioning offers and all this stuff, I'm running a live training next Wednesday and probably, like, I don't know, probably again sometimes in the future, but I'm running next Wednesday, I'm gonna be running a live training 5 p.m. Central European time, and that's 11 a.m. EST, New York time, I think. So go check that out. This is going to be the first link in the description. We're going to be doing it completely live, building this kind of funnels, and I'm going to be doing a training on this. So go check that out. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be really exciting. And yeah, I'll see you there. Take care. Bye.